Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800 as, well, Crown Falls is getting crowded, not only in the ground or on the ground, but also in the air, as we can see, as some airships are just passing through, going to the harbor area. We're going to use these airships then soon for our Africa trade routes that we want to have then. Yes, also looking at our town center there, it's all nice and dandy, but, well, Crown Falls is not the major focus right now. Actually, it's this quaint settlement, Hard Unfold, with a very, well, strange name. So this whole island here, let's call it Leery. Leery, hello there, welcome, and thank you for all your support that you had. And I'm sorry that you're also having some tough times, and I'm hoping you getting better there soon as well. With your situation. And in Leery, which is going to be a very, very important island for us, really. In Leery, I want to build my farmer and worker village, right? So in Crown Falls, as we can see, we are really low on farmers and workers already. And this is not getting any better, because in Crown Falls, I would rather stay with a minimum artisans, but nothing really below that, right? So we do need another island that is supporting this whole foundation for the city, for the productions, and it's going to be Leery. This is going to be a city that we span south of the river. It has a very beautiful river there in the center of it, of course, and we might be using this river for the city development. Let's just see where I could move my harbor though, because this is not the best location. I would probably like to have it further up here, right? This makes a bit more sense for the look basically that we have here. That is this one here, right? So there we have another major road, then another major avenue that goes into this one, and then we have the city left and right. And I think it's going to be a very beautiful city there, with also the cliffs overlooking everything. I'm also not even going to bother with dirt roads in Leery anymore. Plus also, we should be, since Leery, we are going to have lots of stuff over there to do. I'm going to start a trade route right away from Crown Falls to Leery, really, for all the basic construction materials, right? Like steel beams, bricks, windows, and reinforced concrete. Let's just get all of this over here by default. And whenever we do need to build something, right, we don't have to worry about all of that right away. Let's have Rover 2 that is already finished right now. There's also a couple of ships coming in. Even the airship is coming in to support us here, as we can see. Holy cow, that looks really cool, as it is trying to make its way above the mountain there, or over the mountain. And it's in direct competition with this cargo ship here that is also trying to find its way around, though the airship can take the more direct route. And the cargo ship has to maneuver all around it, of course. These ships are all delivering resources over here. For that, let's also have the bridge then over here. We have oil in Leery, which is really good. So we can have a nice little oil production here then as well. And also, very, very important, we have cement or limestone, because I'm going to need more of that. And some coal as well, and iron. So all of that is rather useful for us. We can continue. This is the main road, and then we're probably going to have a bridge here somewhere, which of course is also going to be the city center of it all, right? And it goes right into this area then. And there's even more coming now. Look at that. All of them are flooding to Leery here for their for dropping off their resources. And this airship with 200 tons of bricks. I don't know how that is even possible to carry that much, but I guess the airship is still doing fine. Let's get the airship back to Crown Falls then again right away, as we continue building here. On the other side of the island, I mean, just look at how vast this island is. It's beautiful. We can build us a smaller timber production. If you noticed, I did not have any timber delivery to Leery, so we need our own smaller production here. The cool thing is also we have fur coat fertility in Leery, meaning we could, well, support Crown Falls with even more fur if we need to. Let's just have these guys being then delivered here. That's fine, and we can actually build all of them right away, as we should be doing. And also, what I would like to have on this area, I don't think there's going to be any attack here really, as it is on the border of this island there right away of the whole map. So it might also be very good to have here our sand production. The reason for that is, well, sand is something that we are running out of on ground floors because of the glass production for the glasses, the windows, and also we don't have a lot of beach area, and I also don't want to use the beach area for sand mines anymore. So this is a very useful thing here that we can have then, and there we have then these sand mines, right? We can have quite a lot of them here in this area, I think. Very good. Actually, I think we can actually squeeze in 7 here. Nah, alright, 6 of them. It could have been too beautiful. There we have them though. They will be supporting ground floors with even more sand as we continue now here with the city construction.
Ship constructed.
There you go, looking better and better as we continue. And also what we definitely should be having in Leery, as in honor of you, Leery, we're going to have a symbol of hope as well. The bright star that is showing the way into this great city. Let's just have, wait a second, let's just get my cannon towers over there. I mean, I don't think we really do need cannon towers here anymore, but I'm still going to make this one right. And then here as a symbol showing into the great city of Leery. And now let's go ahead and build us these houses. Also the school right away, and the church. And of course, he doesn't like that we're building a church again. But so unfortunately, I have to do that. There we go. Ornaments should not be missed here as well right away. As we continue our path, and then be above the church, we can continue there as well, just beside that main street that we have over there. And then some more buildings perhaps, and perhaps these blocks there, as I also do like their look.
Under attack.
Here. And now we just really need to wait there a bit. All these people to move in.
The epidemic left.
Of course, the schnapps should not be missing, so let's just get ahead with some schnapps production here as well that we have right in this corner. And then the other thing would be the framework knitters that we can also have. Now, of course, it's a question of how many we are going to need. I think framework knitters will be fine. Actually, this area, let's keep this one available for the city eventually. And let's have our framework knitters then just over there, really. In this little corner there, we could have the framework knitters and we could have the sheepies. Or we have it up there, because there is another smaller industrial zone coming up, and those sheepies certainly don't mind some oil wells right next to them, right? So there you go, we also got the framework knitters working right away. Let's actually get started with the schnapps, as I think farmers will be happier with all the schnapps they can get. Let's build the first, let's say 3 potato fields for now, and then also 3 schnapps distilleries over here. And then on the other hand, here in the framework knitter area, let's have the first 3 sheep farms and the first 3 framework knitters working here too. Boy, these sheeps are having a nice view over lots of warships over there. Fantastic. People still are a bit unhappy. I absolutely cannot understand why. They have everything basically they want. I guess it's all about the schnapps. Another interesting thing is Princess Jing has gotten weaker, right? So she's losing military score. I think she has lost some ground here as well in the old world. And with those massive Benta Islands, it's pretty hard to actually compete there. And as a result of that, she is ready to talk about peace for the first time ever. Let's just go with ceasefire first. We might try this to increase our reputation there. She wants 140k. All right, I'm going to give you that. And then we're going with the peace treaty. And yes, finally, I mean, let's see how long this lasts. But at least for now, we are on friendly terms with Princess Jing once more. And then I would like to have a look at Sean. Sean, do you like to be flattered? Yes, very good. You do like to be flattered, it seems. I mean, you have a good-looking beard there. And let's also try with the trade rights with Sean. 11,000, we can pay that and further increase our, well, reputation with him up to alliance status. Let's go for that. And we are also allied now with Sean. We're allied with both the pirates in the world. And I'm really happy about that. This makes things in the new world a bit easier. First of all, we don't have to pay anything anymore to get to ceasefire all the time. And second of all, since we're at war with, for example, Bente, he might at some point, doesn't mean to be that he's now, he's not, but it might mean that he's more likely to go to war against Bente there as well in the future. And this should help us out then as well. Now, hooray, people in Leery are getting their schnapps, so finally they're a bit happier there once more. So we can continue now with a bit of expansion. We might also be able to upgrade them soon, yes. So as the framework notice is coming in, let's just check this one. We have a good surplus now of everything, and it's not even full potential working right now. And we can continue here, for example, with our main road. And I think the sand mines that we have now, they consume workers already, but we do have 200 base worker capacity, so I would like to go ahead and build them now. Right, we can afford all of them. Oh, there's Bente ships.
These adventurers were filled with hope.
Alright, I hope I don't need to have any defense here. I might actually need that. I don't like that. Upgrade the warehouse. And with that, we can also have a new trade route. Beautiful town, really. I could totally see myself living there. This one is going to be in Cape Trelawney, and then we're creating a new trade route for the sand. Very good. I might actually consider an airship on this one, but I'm not. Let's use let's use some of the ships that are already stationed here. So the Lone Star it is. There you go. It's that one. This one will still be available. Of course, that's another trade route that is going to put a strain on my harbor infrastructure in Crown Falls. We might need to work on that as well at some point then. Now, in Crown Falls itself, we do have a little crisis actually at hand. Now, well, most of our resources are looking good. Even the coffee and the rum, for example. What is looking really bad still is the glasses and the light bulbs. I'm not getting this one up, and I'm really surprised at that. As a result of that, I cannot upgrade any more engineers for now, which I would really love to do because we are very low in influence. Let's have a look. We actually have, I think, enough factories. We don't have enough glasses. So this is where the sand really comes in. I'm not going to delete the sand mines that we have right now, because I think we do need even more sand than we already have. These glass makers here do lack sand right now. I think, are we boosting them? I'd rather not. It's just too much unhappiness really that we add on top of the already high unhappiness that we have currently. I'm just going to add a few more glass makers to the area. That is something we can always afford, right? And with the additional sand coming in, we should be fine in the future then for that. I might also consider getting us a few more sand mines still over here. And I think unfortunately we will not be able to have a sand mine in that area. But it should be fine. Another 6 of them. Perfect. We already have a warehouse here, so I can use this warehouse then. And let's just pave it so they reach that a bit faster. So 2 of them for now, plus the warehouse. And what I will need, or what I can do now is, yes, I can finally upgrade my farmers in Leery, in the quaint village. We have lots of farmers here already, so let's go ahead and upgrade them to workers. And thus we reach port town status for now, as the city starts to come to life. By the way, I also really love the fact that despite using sewing machines for basically everything and even getting into the new world, we are still almost capped in sewing machines constantly. That is just beautiful. With the sand mines, we now have a total production of 22 sand per minute, which is just a very, quite a huge number, really. I hope we are doing fine then. Here in, we do actually produce 18 at the moment in Crown Falls only, right? And we do consume 36 per minute. That is what we need at the maximum. So with that combined, we should be golden for now with the sand demand. Bear in mind, I've also of course built 3 more glass makers, and then we'll just see once this recovers. Hopefully we do have the glass that we need for all of our factories here, because light bulbs is just very important. However, I'm still going ahead here and building us a few more light bulb factories. We can afford us a couple more of them. I definitely also will need another warehouse then here somewhere. But I think with this... very good. This is actually working out. Look at that. Very good. And this one
Ship under attack.
should get electricity still, right? Yes, there's still electricity coming in here. Perfect.
Ship under attack.
Some more attacks. It's just battle cruisers really that are passing through. And I would really like to build these light bulb factories there. There you go. Of course, this is a bit better now because one of them didn't have any connection really. So there is the additional glass makers, and we also have the spectacle factories down here. They have the item, by the way, that they should also be producing some glass and light bulbs in addition, or the cab assembly lines are doing that actually. But also here, those guys, let's build 2 more. I just want to make sure that we really do not we are not limited by the amount of factories really, but more by the input. Hugo, you're also getting back your share there, please. Now, out here in these districts, we have lots of workers, as we can see, and we do have no school yet. I would definitely like to upgrade these people, of course, short-term wise or medium-term wise. Let's just have another paved road here, because some of them also are not really fully reached by that marketplace here. So it's those guys there, and with that, perfect. That's done. And this one, you're stuck at 94%. Is this for real? There's the marketplace. We should be able to reach it though. Right, so now... Please. Please. Why? It's not even changing with 1%. Why is that? Okay, you know what? Let's just place a marketplace here. Since we're going to upgrade them all here to artisans anyway, we should be fine then, because I can get rid of these buildings once more. Let's also just finish these tiles here once again. So it's still the paving of the roads. It never really ends as we continue with that. And we should be able now, there you go, upgrade these guys. And for this whole block, I would now like to have a school. And hopefully we can make it work with one school that we have kind of like here in the center, right? So for this block here, we're going to have another school then in itself. But this should... yeah, this should actually work, I think. We also have some more farmers here without a marketplace. It's these border areas, right? These remote areas then from any kind of civilization. It's making it a bit tough to cover everything here. But with that paved road, it should be better.
An explosion in one of your factories.
It does, perfect. One of them at least. 2, 3. 2 of them are getting the 100%. This one still doesn't. But what I could do is I could move these factories there, the light bulb factory, and I could then hopefully somehow squeeze in a marketplace here. And yes, this is possible by having the road here for now. Just for now, really. Having the marketplace, and this should also finish those people there so we can finally upgrade them. Which is just my goal, really, because we definitely don't want to have any farmers here at all, anywhere. There you go, perfect. That would be the last one here. They're a bit hesitant. Why do you not want to upgrade? Please tell me. Now you want to. Perfect. There you go. Alright, then we also place a nice school right here into this area. Oh yeah, with a beautiful red color on it, or orange color, and roof. Those guys here, there's the crossing. Very important that we have these crossings there for the influence, that it goes to the southern area and also here. Boy, this is looking really busy here, right? And there you go, lots of upgrades now that we can do, so we can continue with our artisan making, as I would like to call it here. We are very low on the artisan workforce too. By the way, for having such a big town, we are really low on basically all the workforces right now. And I definitely will need to build more cities because of that. These guys here do have everything too, so it's just taking them a bit longer to upgrade really. And we do have those beautiful elm trees here that I would like to have in these corners. And then of course also some fountains perhaps. Do we have any more empty area? There it is. Perfect. As this whole block really comes together. What a beautiful town, really. I mean, I can totally see myself living here. Busy train tracks. I hope I'm not getting ran over now by a train. driven over. And this is all pre-skyscrapers, and just enjoy the view for now, because with skyscrapers it's going to massively change again. Let's have these guys here now, lots of artisans, and with that we are low on the workers now. Problem that I just realized too is that we don't have enough influence for the commute here. Very bad. There are still some farmers we can upgrade. That's at least something. And in Leery we can also continue upgrading, as we also have lots of timber now once more. So these guys here and these guys.
The fire left ruins.
So far so good, lots of progress, and we continue from here. Stay tuned.